Boom! It says I'm live. Let's see if it did it right the first time. Holy crap. Hey, my other screen's refreshing. It's working. Hoo! I'll take it. Really like my screensaver this time. I like that. All right. Hey, welcome everyone. Little LYONCAST. Sorry, I've got my notifications on. I have my father and my uncle are both having some issues lately, and I'm worried, so I do leave those on. So I apologize if you hear a Star Trek door sound. But, boy, I do hope the weather is better in your area than it is here. Yeah, I mean, it's 50 degrees, which hey, ain't bad for this time of year here. But the rain, we've had some storms. And we still got storms. Enough that I went out and took my super soaker, pulled my truck out of the garage, took my super soaker, put car soap in it, and sprayed my truck down. Hey, I've had the dang car soap somebody gave me for Christmas for a good long time. A couple Christmases ago. Why not? Let's get a free clean out of my truck. Well, tonight is the State of the Union. State of the Union by Trump. Boy, that is must-see TV. I may tell my wife I'm skipping the dog obedience tonight. We don't get out of there till after 8. I don't know. As the tiny little tip of a pin channel, I really don't kind of want to and kind of don't want to stream it. I mean, I probably will. If I talk to my wife, she gets home and just one of the dogs can go then because we can't take 2 for one person. But depending on how this stream goes, I may or may not, stream it. I know I can. Done it before. Did it in the past on my other channels, all good. But wanted to come in today and talk. Well, I like to come in and talk anyway, like I need an excuse. But it's now looking like maybe we've had some movement on the FBI withholding document stuff on the Epstein files and stuff. So, I don't know. I'm really hoping. I still see people that are really got a lot of worry about this. They're still not sure if she's going to really deliver. They're still worried that there's something going on. I think I fixed my dimming lighting from last night. We'll see. But, I don't know. I really hope so. But there's people all over on X and everywhere else on Facebook still kind of going, I don't know. I commented back there, this better not be a bait and switch, or she'll be removed. She'll have to be removed if this is another bait and switch. But yeah, we're going to dig into that here in a little bit. Just getting going and see how everything's doing. But man, are you looking forward to the State of the Union tonight? Did anybody see the 3 Democrats that put out the exact same statement, talking point for talking point? Holy shit. I commented on a post on that. Oh, the Democratic machine at work. I mean, God, it was verbatim. Do they really... Okay. I am talking to you Democrats, you lefties. Do they really think you're that stupid? Or are you okay with each of these people doing their own separate thing, acting like they're doing something independent? Like they're working for you. Are you really okay with that? Or you think it's just fine that they're all just, here's the talking points from the party. By the way, that talking points shit is what got you screwed in the 2024 election, guys. You lost the election partially because the DNC didn't let you choose who your presidential candidate was. Didn't let you, and I'm still getting no pop-ups. That is so weird. Still didn't let you have a primary. After you chose Biden, which was stupid. I mean, what the hell? So, yeah. But yeah, we are going to talk a little bit about the Pam Bondi thing. And maybe we'll delve into that later. But also we're going to talk about, booga booga, protests in Washington, D.C. And in a couple other places around the country today. I had a Trump speech. Ooh, do you feel the fear? Are you scared? I mean, come on. I mean, you know, it's funny. Whether or not you think Trump won, lost, got screwed on, whatever, in the 2020 election, you didn't see the right, the center, anybody who voted for Trump then marching like crazy, impeach Biden after all the stupid shit Biden, yeah, like he did it, Biden did. All the illegal stuff, trying to make a office of disinformation. Whoa, talk about pure 1984 there. Talk about Orwell rolling in his grave. Actually, Orwell's just going, oops, I missed the date. Said, you know, woof. He missed it. Sorry, George. But yeah, I didn't see a lot of protest marches. Impeach. Biden's a traitor. You don't see a lot of that. What happened? Everybody who voted for Trump then got back to work, said, let's go for the next election. Did they push back? Yeah. Were the name calling online? Yeah. There weren't morons out protesting, and I would have called them morons then too. I'm nonpartisan. Nonpartisan. I would be wearing my Trump 2020 hat, but she got a little wet today out doing a gutter clear. So, oof. Yeah, she's a little damp. So, Springfield Armory, a much maligned firearms manufacturer in my home state of Illinois. Well, did they leave? I can't remember. They make some really nice firearms, I'll tell you that. So, little Bangsterberry. Got some blood in my caffeine system. Hate that. Hate the blood in the caffeine system. But yeah, so coming on, we're going to talk about that, and we're going to start right away with Pam Bondi, right here, Gateway Pundit. Pam Bondi announces she received a truckload of Epstein documents from SDNY after being misled by the FBI. Okay, you all have heard me, and I bitched yesterday. I said I would be one of the first ones to come on here if Pam, hi Gracie, sorry, my little dog, she has a problem with me doing live streams. My little one, yeah, 57 pounds, our little dog. Poor little girl, you can go upstairs. She somehow hates me doing this. So I don't know, I don't understand it. You know. All right, so let me shrink me down here, everybody. And my little dog stare in the background there. Okay. Whoop. I am not using the hotkey anymore. They're supposed to do that right there. So that's why it's up and down manually. Sorry. The hotkey the other day failed me, and I did a failed live stream that had my whole thing stayed up. I hit the hotkey and didn't notice till looking at my other screen enough. So I'm going to do it manually. Over here, Gateway Pundit. Pam Bondi announced she received a truckload of Epstein documents from SDNY after being misled by the FBI. And like I said a second ago, misled. And, okay, if we are getting the documents this time, woohoo. She said, truckload. Now, here's my problem. Once again, sorry, lefties, Trump followers are not a cult. Trump voters are not a cult. Kiss my ass. Why? Because when Trump does, we agree with tons of shit Trump does. Not everything. But when Trump does do something, we make fun of his voice, the way he talks. We make fun of some of the crazy shit he says. We make fun of some of the crazy ideas he has. Not they're all great. And this here, a lot of MAGA people are like, okay, this is bullshit. That says we are not a cult. Cult is Kamala Harris, worst VP in history. Biden needs to dump her. Week later, yes, queen, Kamala for president, she's going to be amazing. That's a fucking cult, lefties. But here is my problem, though. Not being in a cult, I get to talk about this and be a little more honest. So Pam, help me out here. You got 120 to 200 documents. Here are different numbers. And you said, I thought that was it. You being the AG of Florida, who's supposed to have been the law dog badass, how many big cases did you do in Florida that only had 120 to 200 documents? Are you fucking kidding me? But now you have a truckload. Truckload. That's it. Everybody's reporting truckload. I've even heard a couple truckloads. Pam. Okay, help me out here. Damn you, Jim Patterson. Come in and throw me off. You jerk. I saw that out of the corner of my eye, and that was the end of my sentence. Dang you. Truckload, Toyota or Peterbilt? Yeah. Well, they showed, in a couple of the posts I saw, they showed a box truck. But I don't know if that's just making it up for the pictures. But my problem is, damn it, Jim. Oh, that's why you got the wrench, bud. I love you, but you kind of suck sometimes. Boy, you Amtrak'd my ass. But no, okay, so I'll catch up. Pam, so 200 documents, truckload. 200 documents, truckload. Not even in the same fucking realm of closeness. Right, Grace? Grace totally agrees. And you can actually see her sitting back there. That's my little foster fail. But yeah, Gracie is totally in agreement that Pam has got a problem here. Because even Pam, I mean, even Gracie goes, 200 truckload. If I offered my dog 200 dog treats or a truckload of dog treats, my dog will know the difference. But something stinks. I don't know about the misled. How can Pam be misled? The great AG law dog be misled? The whole Epstein thing. Everybody knows about it. I do not know anybody on either side of this. Or if you describe it to some person on the street who's never even paid attention to this, I don't think anybody you'd ever meet would go, yeah, 200 documents seems about right. They'd be going, the fuck? So I have a problem with that whole premise. But if we are getting these, I mean, boy, she went on Fox before and made big words, but and I don't like Hannity. God, Hannity is such. I get used car salesman weasel bleh from him. Kind of weird Catholic priesty vibes. Snowman, what is up? Box truck stock footage. See, that's what I was wondering. Because I saw that in two separates. I'm going, I don't think they're going to take pictures of them pulling stuff out. And it looked like just boxes. Didn't look like anything. Evidence, FBI. So, no evidence stickers on them, which they all do the shit out of that. Epstein had a home in Palm Beach, Florida. Yep, he did. But Pam was not in AG at the time. When the Epstein thing happened in Florida, she was just a lower level prosecutor. She didn't get the job until 3 or 4 years later, I believe. So, but it's just the whole thing. I mean, either she screwed the pooch, bad at her job a little bit, or wasn't ready to step up to this big times yet, or maybe just first time jitters. You go from high school show choir to Broadway. There might be a jitter. I get it. But it's just something weird about it. But, I mean, over here with Sean Bananity. Let's hop on over and I'll show you that. Maybe. Oh, maybe not. Okay, come on, computer. Let me over there. You can do it. There we go. No. Okay, sorry, my computer is doing something weird. Hey, there we go. But yeah, Hannity. Attorney General Pam Bondi revealed in a bombshell interview. God, I love the wording, bombshell. God, hope I don't get nailed on YouTube for using that word. With Sean Hannity on Monday that Kash Patel's FBI has finally received a truckload of previously withheld Epstein documents from the SDNY. Last Thursday's so-called Epstein Files Phase 1 was a colossal disappointment. I would call it a clusterfuck, which I did call it a clusterfuck in many posts. In fact, I think my thumbnail said it without the little one letter missing so I can get in trouble. Heavily redacted, blah, 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 blah. She had hyped the release on Fox News with Jesse Waters that before. Bet Jesse feels, Jesse probably told her, you ain't coming back on with me. Come on to Hannity's ass. You let Hannity run, carry your water for a little bit. She said, Bondi dropped the hammer. She'd been misled. She said that on Levin. I was assured 120 pages was all there was. To be honest, though, you gotta wonder how this shit didn't get destroyed. Really, you gotta wonder how it did not get destroyed. Because there's some scurvy out there. You would think these people that are this bad, I mean, I found out some info about the SDNY. They are in the top 2 of most corrupt FBI offices in the country. And it's openly known, like Illinois is the most corrupt state in all of America. Openly known. Been proven multiple times. There's documents on it. There's whole articles about it. I did not know this. The SDNY is the number 2 dirtiest FBI office in the country. Guess where the number 1 dirtiest, most corrupt FBI office is? I'll bet you get it. First shot. Snowman is possible, but that's... Okay, Snowman, what you're saying is Pam may know somebody in the documents, but honestly, that's not saying much. Epstein was around with everybody. His whole... Either his shtick he did, his grift, or the job he was doing for somebody else was to get around. He was out there purposely. Whether it's on his own accord or what he was told to do by upper management, that's his job. I mean, you could say that he was around Trump. So whatever. Of course, I do love the lefties saying, Trump's going to be on these. Trump ditched out kids. He flew on Epstein's plane. Like a lot of lefties did. And also remember, Donald Trump is the one that kicked him out of Mar-a-Lago when he heard about his crap and helped the FBI. Talked to the FBI about, hey, this guy's messed up, and helped prosecute his ass. So remember that. Lefties don't want to talk about that. Not at all. But no, Pam knowing somebody in those documents really doesn't mean anything. And we could all intimate that maybe she's got secrets or getting paid off, but who knows? But the 120 pages I think is kind of crap. So she also revealed that she has assigned FBI Director Kash Patel to lead a thorough investigation into why these critical documents were withheld. Well, the head of that FBI office was the jackass who openly said, when Trump won, dig in, we're in for a fight. And they openly said he was going to defy the President of the United States. Shit. So, maybe it's just Trump hatred. Who knows? Maybe it's just they hate Trump that bad. Because it's crazy. If anybody else is doing it, there are lefties out there screaming about this right now. And they're somehow acting like, what's the big deal? Why are we making such a big deal about Epstein? Actually, no shit, they're saying that. And I did hear, if somebody says something good, I don't give a rat's ass whose channel it is. But I heard Tim Pool, I think it was Tim Pool, I'm not sure, say something this morning about, but if it was, no, it was actually Steven Crowder. My bad. I watch and read and, so much. But he was like, but, he goes, if you ask somebody on the left, so wait a second. If we had Donald Trump had done this crap loads of stuff with, the dirty stuff that was alluded on these videos and documents, you'd be all for going after him. But because this probably is going to, run one of your talking points and totally exonerate anything Trump ever could have done, you're like, hell, who gives a shit? That is brainwashed. So let's do this. I'll go over this real quick. We'll play a quick little video from X on it. And then we'll do a little more chatting. Sean Hannity. Let me start with the Epstein case because there was an expectation this is going to be bigger. You had the same expectation. Well, thanks for covering for her, Sean. Scene. We all did. And the FBI handed over a couple hundred pages of documents. But Sean, I give them a deadline of Friday at 8 a.m. to get us everything. Right, Grace? Yep. She's still staring at me. A source had told me where the documents were being kept. SDNY. Shock. So we got them all, hopefully all of them, Friday at 8 a.m. Thousands of pages of documents. We'll see. And the bad thing is I'm worried about what they did release was shit we already had. But they redacted it to more deeper levels. So we actually saw less. So what I'm worried about, sure, she got a truckload, but it's going to be just pages of black. And then she'll go, well, we're protecting the victims' names. You can protect victims without blocking everything. I'm worried about that. And the thing is, I think if they do, If it is over redacted and it's a shitload, it has a shitload of stuff, but it's over redacted, I think that also will make people start calling for her resignation. I think this time she has to do something right, or there will be major calls for her resignation or her removal from office. So that is a problem, possibly. I am worried about the redaction level. You turn out just before that. Oh, good grief. There we go. A source that told me documents being kept, yada. I have the FBI going through them, and Kash is also. Now that we have Kash here, it's a game changer, of course. We need her if Bongino was there too right now. Whoa. I think Bongino's even more of a bull in a china shop than Kash is. Bongino has no shits to give when it comes to BS. You know? And I know he's probably being nice, but if his show was still going on without him being named as assistant director, I got a feeling Bongino would have had a crap load more than he has to say about what went on in this first phase. Because he doesn't have the shits to give, but now he's got to kind of work with the people he's going to work with. So, you know. I want to be clear, because I think people got frustrated. No, people got fucking pissed. Right, Grace? Yes. Grace hates F-bombs. She's like my little censorship dog. They were expecting more. You were expecting more. And then less than 24 hours before the release, you got a whistleblower that confirmed there was way more. She shouldn't have needed a whistleblower. I hate to be ad nauseum on this, but she shouldn't have needed that with her great experience. So, Snowman, it does kind of give credence to your sentence that there's something more there. Who knows? Kash is going to get me and himself really a detailed report as to why all these documents and evidence had been withheld. Well, let's start with the jackasses in that department. Comey's daughter, the guy who ran the place that said, we're going to fight Trump. And you know, we're going to go through as fast as we can, but also very cautiously protect all victims of Epstein, because there are a lot of victims. Now, that's another worry I have, is how long are they going to use we're going through it? How about this? How about you go through some of it, then release after you go fix that, make sure you're not put some poor victim out there. How about then you release it in bits like that? You said phase 1. Let's do this, and not do it in big, long, stretched out months from now shit. We should see something in the next week or two, max. And then something weeks after that, till this shit is out. Bondi also made it clear victims' identities and grand jury information will be protected. Yeah, we get it. And I understand that, and I think everybody understands that. Well, you had identified in phase 1 over 200 to 254, okay. Now, is that the only thing that would be redacted? Will everything else be made public once you get it in your possession? Yes, the FBI obviously hasn't had time to look at the thousands of pages of documents they just received on Friday. Now, wait a minute. I have to ask a question here. Let me ask a question to anybody. So the FBI has these but never went through this stuff ever? So there's no written lists or itineraries or whatever you want to call it of evidence sheets, reports, whatever, where they said, well, this page, this does this is this. So they can't just scan through that and go, okay, so redact, don't redact. I don't know. I think it should have been cataloged or gone through by now. Unless they didn't want to because they wanted plausible deniability in the SDNY. Well, let's see. It's new administration. Everything is going to come out to the public. Public has a right to know. Americans have a right to know. Well, that's no shit. And that goes the same with the JFK. JFK Martin Luther King shit should be out. What the hell do you need to glean through 50, 60 years later? I mean, seriously. Who do you need to redact? What is going on? I mean, my God. That's kind of stupidity to me. Some people might understand the need to redact certain information. In the case of a victim, well, yeah, we do. When it comes to Epstein, we understand. But the JFK Martin Luther King stuff, what victims you worried about? The victims are the dead folks. Sorry. So what are we redacting? Pam, of course, national security, some grand jury information was always going to be confidential. Well, once again, the American people right now, not only about this, but about Kennedy, Martin Luther King. Why? And by the way, she can't just blame the Biden administration, the first Trump administration. Everybody sat on this for 50, 60 years. Why? So let me go over here and let me grab my headphones. Let's see. Florida snowman. Protecting vulnerable victims is the right thing to do. Yes. But I believe that is being used to protect perpetrators. I am worried. Yes. I am worried that either they're going to that they're also going to protect perpetrators for power. Because I'm worried that they're going to look and go, ooh, this powerful person here. We'd love to have something on them. Which is why I think Epstein was doing what he did anyway. Well, we all know he was, for himself or a higher up. I think it's higher up, and that's why Ghislaine Maxwell is silent. Yeah. So I do worry about that. I do worry that they are going to protect very powerful, and or what if there's some world leaders even worse than the prince in there? Like, shit. So it is worrisome. We're all going to have to worry. And after what happened the first time, we have valid reasons to worry. We just do. So let's take a quick listen to Pam here. I'll stop once in a while just in case Fox News wants to get bitchy with me. And let me bring Pammy up. Ta-da! Yeah, I'm in the way a little bit. Tell you what, she looks really good. I didn't know she was quite that old. They said she's 60. Holy shit. That's pretty good, you know?
We
60.
all did. And the FBI handed over a couple hundred pages of documents. But, you know, Sean, I gave them a deadline of Friday at 8 a.m. to get us everything. And a source had told me where the documents were being kept. Southern District of New York, shock. So we got them all by, hopefully all of them, Friday at 8 a.m. Thousands of pages of documents. I have the FBI going through them, and Kash is also, now that we have Kash here, it's a game changer, of course, and Kash is going to, Director Patel, is going to get us a detailed report as to why the FBI withheld all of those documents.
Okay, I want to be clear.
Call 1-800-CASH now. Sorry.
Because I think people got frustrated because they were expecting more. You were expecting more, and you didn't find out less than 24 hours before the release. You got a whistleblower that confirmed that there were way more documents that they were supposed to turn over, and then you found out just before that.
Well, sure, and you're looking at these documents going, these aren't all the Epstein files. You know, they were flight logs.
Wait, you're acting like you knew that now? You didn't act like that then. She did not ever let a whiff when she did the interview with Waters. Nothing. That, oh my God, these don't look like enough. Now she's, everywhere I see her now, she's talking about, well, it didn't look right.
There were names and victims' names, and we're going, where's the rest of the stuff? And that's what the FBI had turned over to us. And so a source said, whoa, all this evidence is sitting in the Southern District of New York. Yeah. So based on that, I gave them the deadline, Friday at 8, a truckload of evidence arrived. It's now in the possession of the FBI. Kash is going to get me and himself, really, a detailed report as to why all these documents and evidence had been withheld. And, you know, we're going to go through it as fast as we can, but go through it very cautiously to protect all the victims of Epstein, because there are a lot of victims.
Well, you had identified in phase.
Well, that's fine, but what victims are left from JFK and Martin Luther King? Just asking. What victims are left for them? RFK, I can't remember exact date on that one. But JFK, Martin Luther King Jr., what victims are we still protecting? Why are those just not out? But her acting surprised there, acting like she knew something was off. She didn't ever let slip. I'll bet even Jesse feels a little bit butthurt from that.
Over 254. Okay. Now, is that the only thing that would be redacted? Will everything else be made public that you get in your possession?
Yeah, the FBI hasn't had, obviously, they haven't looked at the thousands of pages of documents that they've just received Friday. Yeah. But Kash has a team going through them, and it's always about protecting the victim. But you know what? We believe in transparency, and America has the right to know. The Biden administration...
I don't think Pam has I don't think she has any option anymore. Let's just say she is compromised. Or let's say that she was really not really all for putting this out either. Because remember, if you look at Pam Bondi's history down there, she's all for red flag laws and some other stuff where a lot of people, when Gates was out, she was in, people were going, a little bit. She's okay, but there's some worrying things. I don't think we would have had this problem with Gates. I know I'm a jackass maybe for saying it, but I don't think so. So, I think, I don't know. There's a reason they pushed Gates out. Gates had some issues in his past, but a lot of it was done when he was young. I get it. Nothing of it seemed really illegal, but I don't know. I don't want to get into that right now, but I don't think she has a choice now. I think, one, she knows her career. If this is botched, she is up El Crico. And I think she'll be bounced if this is botched again.
Administration sat on these documents. No one did anything with them. And why were they sitting in the Southern District of New York? I want a full report on that.
Well, because
sadly, these people don't believe in transparency. Okay. But I think more, unfortunately, I think a lot of them don't believe in honesty. And it's a new day. It's a new administration. And everything's going to come out to the public. The public has a right to know. Americans
now,
have
remember,
a right
she said that.
And that goes the same with the JFK files, RFK files,
Martin
MLK.
Luther King. Yep, absolutely.
What are the things that, and maybe some people don't understand the need to redact. In the case of a
no,
victim,
we all understand. We're
not
not stupid, Sean.
What are the other things that maybe you'd have to redact?
Well,
national security?
No, of course.
Like what?
National security,
like what?
Some grand jury information, which is...
Whoa. I don't like that one. National security? What national security? There's an opening. There you go, Snowman. There's your worry about redactions. Ooh, the booga booga national security. Kash Patel's whole big thing is every agency, every person in our government puts way too much under national security. They abuse the shit out of national security. In fact, I'm hoping he does what he said he wanted to do, is go through and start looking through all of the stuff that has been declared secret national security reasons and look at it all and see how much of it it's just bullshit and get it out to the public. Because he says that is so abused that most people have no clue. And now I don't like Pam even talking about national security. What national security is Jepstein's horrible crap, his cabal? What national security is a problem with releasing their info? Something that worries me. I do not like it. And Snowman, that gives you all the leg to stand on with your comment, too. Check Joe's garage. It's Joe's garage. Jim Banner. Oh, ha! I caught up. No, we actually got everything out of Joe's garage. No, but I wouldn't be surprised if we find other places in the future where he had crap. I mean, my God. Everyone who's involved in RFK's death is now dead or very old. Yeah. And JFK was, even older before. So, yeah, something stinks. Hey, American Explorer, what is up, my man? How you doing? How are you doing down there? Hopefully warmer and drier than we are. Yeah. We've had rain all last night, all day. Yuck. Our ground is sick out there. The dogs don't get to go out much in this because of, I don't know if you like demuddying dogs or have them tear the yard to death. It's already pretty messed up. But yeah, I don't like that national security phrase.
It's always going to be confidential, but we'll see. Let's look through them as fast as we can. Get it out to the American people.
Yeah, get them done fast.
The American people have a right to know. Not only on that, but on Kennedy, on Martin Luther King, on all of these cases that the Biden administration has just sat on for all these years.
And so is every other president for 60 years.
It's not sad. It's infuriating that these people thought that they could sit on this information, but they can't. It's a new day, and we believe in transparency, and it's going to come out. And when we redact things, Sean,
Pammy, you ain't got a choice.
It's not just pull pages out like they used to do. If something's redacted, you will know the line and you will know why it's redacted.
We better.
Name, identifying information.
That's fine. But I don't like the national security thing. And man, oh man, American Explorer coming in definitely ready to go. National security, to borrow a line from Captain Picard. The age-old cry of the oppressor. Yes. Oh, dude, makes me want to grab my Enterprise over there sitting on top of my sub. I got two of them down here. I got a huge next-gen NCC 1701D poster right next to me over here. I got a toy ship model Enterprise there, and the one that got damaged in battles back there buried under my Scooby-Doo. Yeah, I'm the old school. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still worried. I am. So what do you guys think? I mean, I know Snowman, her saying national security like that gives your comment a leg to stand on about worrying about redactions. We all are fine with victims and grand jury stuff, but I don't want her uttering national security to do with the Epstein thing. There should be nothing to do with national security involved in that, or we have a whole other discussion to worry about. Honestly, we do. I don't need grok. I don't know why it's open. Just running more on my system. Let me tell you, I don't like that. And as for JFK and RFK, like you guys are saying, June 6, 1968, JFK was before that? No, there should be no national security to worry about and no victims we have to cover for. So I don't even know why that one's not out already. Any minute here, you're going to hear a lot of barking and noise. Because my wife, that one noise you heard was my wife saying she's on her way home. So, woohoo. But I don't know. I am, some of you guys, I was toying with whether or not I want to stream Right Side Broadcasting and do the Trump speech tonight. Or, it's on a tiny channel if you'd like to be on a bigger channel and watch on, some of them. Because everybody's going to be streaming it. We all know that. And I don't mind doing it. I don't mind talking about it and yapping about it and going, and looking at Trump going, what, dude? And going, yeah, at times. But that'd be up to you guys what you think. And, because I know a lot of people, I know Jim Patterson's probably going to want to watch it on Salty. So, I have no problem with that. And honestly, I'm not trying to compete with those guys anyway. I'm here to do me. But I don't know. I just have problems with this, and I'm just worried. I am. Boy, Jeffrey Epstein, he looked like a creeper, didn't he, though? He just looked creepy. I still think he was being run by somebody. I still think he was the operator and the higher ups. You got management levels above him. So that's just me. All right, let's go in here. Let's check some bookmarks. All right, we went through that one. Is that muted? Good. Pam, you don't want to talk anymore. We already did that. We're going to edge into, let me see. Let me find my protests here. Well, that one's not going on there. But, let me see. Where did I start it? Sorry. There we go. I do like that. Democrats, boo fucking who. The blue hair are coming. The blue hair are coming. Oh, that's Lord loves a duck. We have this. This is Kyle Becker. Me and Kyle are going to have a problem. This is 4 hours ago. Breaking, a huge uprising has broken out at the nation's capital. That's why I put uprising in my title. I was going by Kyle and some of these other lefties posting. A huge uprising has broken out at the nation's capital, demanding the impeachment of President Trump and the deportation of Elon Musk. Well, hey, lefties found somebody they want to deport finally. Back to Africa. Amazing, huh? So, yeah, let's take a quick look at this, give you guys a little giggle or two. Let me pull it back here. There's no sound you have to worry about. Trump sucks at golf. Ooh. That's horrible. So, yeah. Let's see. But, yeah, it's stupid. No Putin, Trump. Oh, good God. I mean, it's just stupid, but I will say this. Have you noticed something? Look at what do you guys see here? Traitor Trump! Oh, Musk is a Nazi. Oh, the ARPist. Oh, my God. These people, I do like the Shamu there sitting down. Trump sucks at golf. That's the best you can do, really. Trump sucks at golf. I don't even know why she showed up. I will not comply. Imagine if right-leaning people did this as much as the lefties. Oh, January 6th. Oh, yeah? May 28th, fuckers. And I'm telling all you guys, anytime you ever hear a lefty talk about January 6th, you should go, yeah, May 28th. May 28th. You lefty fuckheads burned a church. You burned down 2 guardhouses on White House grounds. You knocked down fences on the White House grounds. You injured 200 plus Secret Service and police officers on White House grounds and in the city. The president had to be put in the bunker. Boy, amazing how they got that memory hold. You know, they made fun of Trump, called him Bunker Boy. What a wiener. Yeah, well, then by that metric, every congressman that ran is a wiener. And you fuckers are insurrectionists. So I don't take the Jan 6th shit from nobody. I go May 28th, fuckers. May 28th. But what have you noticed by this huge protest Kyle put out here? It's tiny. Look at the size of this thing. This is it. This is his huge protest. Look how much area they got marked off. And it's huge, wide, and long. And there's the dogs. But this is it. This is what they can muster up in D.C. And it's like, what did I say? Where was it? I commented back on one of these. I said something about the USAID money drying up. I don't know where it's at, but I said something about it. That's part of my thumbnail. I love that. Meet your Civil War opponents. So yeah, there it is. There's one that I like right there. Leftist protests with USAID. Whoa! Leftist protests without USAID. Oh, that is great SpongeBob, too. But seriously, look at that. All they got is yo mama jokes left. Nice. 100%. Oh, Celtic Spirit's coming. Hey, how you doing? Let's make America great again. Yeah. I think we're on our way. And yeah, I really do. But I love this. That meme is it exactly. These protests, and that's why I saved some other posts here. Because I was looking at protests from before. And there's another. Obviously, the protests are running on lean times. I wonder why. Oh, they're running out of stuff. They're running out of money. They're running out of people that give a shite. But this here, take a look at this. This is February 17th. That's a protest in Washington then. And that is right before all the USAID money got totally whacked. That's right when the money wasn't totally dried up. They already started seizing money and closing things down. But there's still some of that money out there to spend. Look how big that is. Huh. And then today's little minuscule protest. Huh, where are all the bullhorns, all the major signs, the major groups, the average people you see? Something has gone amiss for them. It's fun. Look at this one. From November 2023. This is a lefty protest. Yes, it was on the Biden administration and on Palestine, but look at that. One that USAID money is out there. But yeah, we're going to talk about Zippy there in a little bit. But I just think it's funny. Now, this, on the other hand, is happening in Indiana. Indiana. I don't know if there's music in this one. Hang on. I thought there wasn't. But let me do a quick check. Nope. Okay, I can play this. I'll get my butt in trouble. All right. Stand with Ukraine. Stop war on woman. What? What? Wait. Stop the war on woman. Is there a war on just one woman we don't know about? It's your side. It's your side that has a war on women. That biological men can beat up a biological woman, but women, not woman. Red hat hatred. Oh my gosh, some of these are beautiful. This is great. These people.
No kings!
Make America kind again.
No kings!
Oh my.
No kings! America help!
All right, and that's all you need to know right there. Look who's driving this. Yeah. The quintessential they, them. Yikes. Let me go over to chat here real quick before we finish this. Whoa, I don't even know how to say it. I'm sure George Soros is paying for the protesters. Yeah, but Soros is in trouble because they're looking like Musk is going after investigating his ass and his money coming in because there's levels of money you can spend on certain things, and he may have broken some laws there. So I think maybe that's why some of these protests are smaller. I do think it's funny how Indiana has a bigger protest than Washington, D.C. right now. Because that's where normally the Soros money and the USAID money would be. Oh, right there in the Washington for the big press thing. But right now, this end looks bigger there. The they, them here. Trump's making Putin great again. Strange. Putin never went to war or took land under Trump. You dummies. Love it. Gotta love it. Oh. Oh, that voice. Oh. The real. Oh, I love it. The Nazis. Yeah, Trump kissing Putin.
No kings. No kings. No kings.
Okay, I kind of like that. That's just kind of funny, though. This one sign this guy has. Muskrat. That's kind of funny. Sometimes you gotta laugh. One guy's on there and said, cutting Medicaid is murder. They're not cutting Medicaid. They're going after Medicaid fraud. They out now says that in the bill. They're looking for Medicaid fraud.
No kings. No kings. No kings. No kings.
Wow, look at this. Look at these brainchilds here. Up. And there we go. We get the they, thems are the ones pushing this. Again, I feel bad for the dog. That poor dog. God, that shows you how loyal golden retrievers are. They'll even follow these people. I'm sorry to dogs. But my gosh. It's funny how the they, thems are the one driving this. And a lot of these people marching are just useful idiots. They're protecting women. Still wearing your masks. That's bravery right there. Gotta wear my masks outside. Oh my God. I've seen at least a few guys walking by. That guy there, look at him. He's not smiling. He's gritting his teeth. It's like his wife forced him to be out there. His they, them forced him to be there. He does not look happy. Watching him walk, he's like gritting his teeth. Mask. Moron. America does not need a king. Well, no shit. That's why we had an election. This is a lot bigger than the DC one. I'm gonna scan ahead a little. No peace. No kings. That's funny. So let me get this straight. You guys get the idea, but let me get this straight here. So Democrats are always democracy, democracy, democracy. So then when Democrats lose an election, he's a king. No kings. Democracy, fuckers. You lost. You lost. Over. End of it. Excuse me here, everybody. Fuck off, lefties. You lost. So yeah, I just, whatever. The more exactly, Celtic spirits, Coven. The march of the brainwashed sheep. The sheeple. Mainstream media is a powerful cult leader. It is. Once again, 10 years of leftist media pounding into people's heads. Trump is literally Hitlers and Mussolinis all combined into one. And the bad guy from, he's Hans Gruber. You name it. He's SpongeBob SquarePants' nemesis. He's He's what is the guy on Superman? Bizarro Superman, all of them in one. That's what they've been led to believe. And yes, the older people here, okay, I get it, you're older, maybe your brain's failing a little. But some of these people, if you look at a lot of these people in this crowd, they're what, 20s, 30s? Think about it. Since they were in their low teens to maybe late teens, they've been told Trump is Hitler's, Trump is evil. This is brainwashed programming. So yeah, the mainstream media is powerful. Remember, they were being told what to say by the deep state. That's been proven. This is brainwashed people. I thought Medicare was federal and Medicaid was the state. I am unsure. I am unsure about that, honestly, Jim. But I just know that what they're bitching about is not real. They've already had congressmen come out and go, hey, here's what we're proposing. Here's the bill. Go read it. All it says is we're going after waste and fraud. We're going to look at people that should not be getting Medicare, Medicaid, people that should not be getting disability, illegal aliens, people who say, I have too much anxiety to work, people who fake back injuries, stuff like that. So they're looking at the waste and fraud. That's all they're looking at cutting. And these people, and that's all they're looking at cutting from the Veterans Association, or Veterans Administration, is the waste and fraud. So these people are so stupid now, they've been brainwashed that they're marching to save something when all it is waste and fraud they're voting to keep. They're marching to keep waste and fraud because they've been lied to. And these are the low information people I talked about in my stream last night. These are low information people. They listen to the first couple minutes of Rachel Madcow or look at their not Gateway Pundit, they look at Huffington Post and stuff, go, oh my God. They just hear on the NPR, Trump is now evil again today. That's all they look at. They don't go read what did Trump actually say. They don't go and watch. They look at the headlines from yesterday's press conference. Oh my God, stock market. They don't go and look at the actual facts behind that, where they also left out that Trump got another $100 billion investment of jobs and building factories coming into our country from one more guy. They don't see any of that. These right here are all low information voters. They don't read. They don't look. They don't go watch congressional hearings. They don't watch the actual footage of what happened. They don't go and watch press conferences. Well, let's see. I've got family like that. Go, I don't need to see that. I know what they said. But how do you if you don't actually go look? So yeah. All right. American Explorer. Medicaid is federal, but the states administer it. There you go. But either way, it's not being cut. So, so I just thought it was funny how Indiana has a bigger protest going on than D.C. Thought you'd like to know, Jim, your home state's having some morons. So, Jim, if you're close, you might want to stop on in and say howdy. I can see it now scrolling through X later. I'll be going, what the hell's that one dude do? Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh, I can see that. What's that dude standing in the back of the pickup truck with a super soaker with ink in it doing? Oh! or deer urine or something. Hey, they probably already smell like that. But I just thought it was funny that you look at the older protests and how big they were before the USAID money dried up. I don't think Soros is willing to cover everything now. I'm not sure he can with the investigations look like they're going to go up against him. So I just thought it was funny. They're out protesting and all this stupidity and looking the best. All right, so we are going to move on here a little bit. First, let's stop a little comic relief. All right. Now, I did comment on this. Well, at least she realizes she's stupid. All right. Oh, Lord loves a duck. Sometimes, let me tell you. There you go, guys. Enjoy this little short 40-second piece of brain rot. And feel free, I would say, might want to put a pillow on any wall next to you because you're going to want to punk a little bit. So, yeah.
Can someone smarter than me help me very genuinely understand why
Nose
I
ring.
care if people immigrate to the U.S. illegally? Like, obviously some people are just racist and some people are just stupid. But even, like, left-leaning people say, you know, well, you got to do something about the border. Why? I don't understand why this should bother me in any way if as many people as want to come here. So if somebody could help me understand that, that would be great, because right now I just don't know why I should give a shit.
Yep. She dumb. Okay. It seems like when you put a nose ring in right there, it seems to damage some brain cells or cut some blood flow off to the brain. It must be a vessel running right through here that goes right to the brain, because as soon as they have one of those in, it's the international sign of you just go, It is. And you go find tons of people talking about it now. It's not the blue hair and the other weird stuff. It's watch out for the ones with the nose ring. Especially the more nose rings they have, the worse it is. And I believe she has 2 of them there. So she's pinched that blood vessel off to the brain heavily. Holy crap. Hey, Snowman. Welcome back, buddy. But yeah, this Snowman, did you catch this? Here, let me replay this again, Snowman, because if you didn't catch this, once again, the nose ring is cutting off blood vessels. And I know some people that aren't this way that have them, but it's very few. It seems to be the international sign now. In fact, there are posts on TikTok from women talking about when they see the nose ring, they know they found somebody else that agrees with them. It's like, oh shit, so it is a thing.
Can someone smarter than me help me very genuinely understand why?
So pretty much anybody's smarter than you. She admits it.
To the U.S. illegally. Like, obviously some people are just racist and some people are just stupid.
Like
but
you,
even
you're stupid.
Like left-leaning people say, you know, well, you got to do something about the border. Why? I don't understand why this should bother me in any way if as many people as want to come here. So if somebody...
And there's right there. I don't understand. Yep. She does.
Help me understand that. That would be
I think
great,
it's no
because
helping.
right now I just don't know why I should give a shit.
You ever get to the point with some of these people that, you know, like the puppy that poops on your floor, and after you're trying to teach them, you bring their nose over to it and go, there. It almost like you want to try that with these people, you know? I don't know. Not exactly sure the clear equivalent between the puppy's nose and the poop to her, but how do you fix this level of this lack of, I don't know. Yes, intelligence, but also we're looking at the world around her. And like, yeah, Florida Snowman, when she becomes a victim of a crime, she'll understand. Will she? Will she? Some of them do, some don't, but how about when she loses her job? How about when her housing is too expensive? Some of her neighborhood's attacked, or they steal something, or she goes, why does my state not have enough money to pay for this anymore? Or why are these people camping in my kid's school? Yeah, then she'll wonder, well, why is my rent going way up? Yeah. Why can't I understand my TV programs? Why are they doing commercials in Spanish? So yeah, I just thought that was something there to go over. These people are loony. I like this. This is 100%. I keep hearing liberals claim that people regret voting for Donald Trump, yet I haven't met a single one. Me either. In fact, I hear some lefties that are actually admitting when they see my hat at the gym, going, God, I didn't vote for him, but I think maybe I should have. It's like, oops. Or some of them one actually said when I was watching the TV, come up to me, she's like, God, I think we were lied to for a long time. She's like, I didn't vote for Trump, but now I kind of, you know, she also said she kind of wishes she had. She said if she had to do it over, she would. It's like, But this is the big thing, especially if you go to Reddit right now. The lefties on there, go to Anything Goes Politics or something like that. And be afraid. Be afraid reading those people. I'm going to do a video on Rumble either tonight or tomorrow where I really delve into a little bit of that. But there's stuff here and things you want to say, and if you show on YouTube, blah, you get zipped. But yeah, I haven't heard a single Trump voter say this. Let's get to the bottom of this right now. Do you regret voting for Trump? I put no. Because, honestly, see, here's the problem with the lefties. They think we, the cultist Trump voters, thought when Trump got in, rainbow farts and unicorns and amazing Care Bear happiness was going to take over. And we all knew it wasn't. We all knew it was crap. We all knew that it was going to be a slog. It's going to take work. You don't unfuck decade upon decade upon decade of corruption and waste without some problems. We knew that. They think we are dumb as they are. They are stupid that they thought we thought that. Haha, how do you like that? That is the stupidity of the left. But they're putting their stupidity on us. And I have met not a single voter of Trump. And that's not right, center, just whoever voted for Trump, that ever said, oh, I regret that vote. They're all posting stuff saying about how this is what I voted for. Yep, knew this is going to happen. Yep, it's not going to be easy. Yep, it's going to take time. Yep, our country's going to have a tough time for a little bit. It's going to come out way ahead. Yeah. So, shut up, lefties. Jesus. You guys are stupid. Sheesh. You just can't. You can't deal with this level. What about the eggs? Trump hasn't fixed the cost of eggs. What's he going to do? Get on a nest, lay eggs himself? The Biden administration killed millions of eggs, lefties. Or killed millions of chickens, even ones that had shown no sign of infection. So please tell me how in the name of hell Trump is supposed to, what's he supposed to do? Make the chickens grow faster with his Trump powers. Zzz, chicken grow, poof, eggs. I don't know. That's what they expect. They think they're getting one over on you when they go, ow, the economy's not fixed yet. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, he didn't unfuck 4 years. In 6 to 8 weeks. My bad. The guy's been doing a lot. Shit, he's done more in this, 8 weeks now? Than any president in my lifetime did in 4 years, including Trump 1. So, yeah. Oh, holy shit, Snowman. I was hit by a drunk driving illegal alien. Yeah, illegal aliens are the biggest reason in America we all have to pay for uninsured driver insurance on our vehicles. Look that shit up. If you look up the Insurance Institute of America, I believe it was, they post, that's why this whole thing was started. The amount of Americans drive around without it is very few. So since it's illegal not to have insurance in a lot of states, which is a whole other discussion we can have. But it's because of illegal aliens driving around. You think even when they get driver's licenses, a lot of them are getting insurance? No. So, Snowman, I'm glad you're okay. Trump did promise a bloodbath. Yeah. Yep. Like the picture, though. That is a good picture. That just says I have no more shits to give. That's good. That's a good one. But now, here's just a little reversal back to the Pam Bondi thing. People like Kevin Sorbo, I've seen a lot of posts. I took his. Don't want to belabor it. Bondi is now claiming to have been misled of the Epstein docs. Thoughts? I did comment back. I said I'm hoping for the best, but definitely keeping an eye on her. So yeah, I just, I don't know. I like this one. That's a good one right there. It's the new world order. The same people that tried to off Trump. She needs to wake the F up and realize this is no joke. She should have an FBI task force ready for just this shit. Yes, Patel needs to get on the ball and get Bongino in there. Send Bongino in. Yep, there's the arrest counter right there. I love that. That is great. I do have uninsured motorist coverage in Florida. I would not go without it. I'm not sure you can go without it. I think that may be one of the coverages you must have now in this country. I think you're required to have it in most areas. I'm not sure, but I think in some areas you're required to have it. Oh, let's see here. But no, that's kind of the main things I wanted to talk about. Come on here and see, but I don't know. So let me ask a quick question. And I am not upset. Trust me, if you're watching other places, I know big established channels and all this other stuff. But where are you watching the Trump State of the Union tonight? I mean, I doubt I'm going to try streaming it. Well, honestly, one more tiny stream going up against all the others. And sometimes it's fun to watch those things in big groups just for the chat. Just for the posts and the memes and stuff. So yeah, I mean, if I'm not doing it here, I will probably be watching. I'll probably have multiple streams running. I'll probably have like Salty Cracker, D-Day Cobra, Timcast, and a couple others all going. I've done that. I've had like 3 or 4 screens. And I'm like, ah. And my wife just she just nopes out. So yeah. But I'm just curious, where are you thinking about watching it tonight? And are you looking forward to it? I am. Oh, I so am. Let's see here. I was going to look something up. I even used him on purpose. I like using the lefties in my pro-Trump type posts and stuff because I love hammering them out with it. So yeah, guess what? You're included in this, jackass. So, half the cars in Florida drive on, PIP only coverage? What's PIP? Is that just personal liability? Just liability coverage? That's what we call it here. We just call it liability. If you're just on straight liability. So I know we don't have to have it, at least in the Illinois side. I don't think we have to have uninsured motorists, but you can have just liability. The General. Oof. I don't know. If you are so bad, you have to have special insurance company. I'm not sure you should be driving anymore. It's called tag insurance, and it's all you need to get a tag. Oh, that's not sounding good. I will say this. We have noticed there are a lot of Florida drivers in the dumb driver videos we like to watch. So it's like, oh, well, isn't that interesting? Let's look around here and see here. Oh, yeah. I kept this up for a reason. Oh, I love this shit. This is amazing. Trudeau is acting tough. And there's a mayor, some mayor or guy in, I don't know if I have it. So he's going to shut off the power in parts of America because some of the power comes across the border and he's going to shut off the power in parts of Michigan or something. It's like, oh my God. Oh. Good grief. I don't know where it is. But yeah, he was talking about he's going to cut the power off in parts of Michigan and stuff. It's like, oh my God, I dare you. Dude, you start doing something that stupid. Oh, you're so going to pay. Let me see here. I want this. Thought I had that one up. Oh, here we go. Doug Ford. Dude, you go for it. Seriously, go for it. You dummies. Do you really realize what this would do? Ontario's Doug Ford says he could cut electricity over to U.S. over tariffs. Go for it. I mentioned this the other night. Do you realize personal injury protection? Okay. Do you realize what they're all pissed about? Canada, all these other countries are pissed about. They're just mad we are going to do to them what they've done to us, and not even at that big a deal. Ontario Premier Doug Ford said he's willing to cut off power supply to U.S. if President Donald Trump continues with tariffs against Canada. Ford announced it had to be a Ford. There's going to get a fight. Announced his retaliatory plans shortly after Trump implemented a 25% tariff against Canadian imported goods and a 10% tariff on Canadian energy. Now let me go over here. Let's see, watch this. I spelled that wrong. But look at that. think, no. Oh, come on. Where is it? There it is. This is just a small list. So wait. Doug. So a 25% tariff against Canadian imported goods and a 10% tariff on Canadian energy. Okay, so that's it. A 25% across the board on a lot of stuff and this little 10% on energy. Okay, fine. Canada, what if Trump did this to you right here? They are mad about fair trade. They are mad that they can't keep fucking Americans over. That's the whole thing. They've been fucking us over for years. And years. Hell, they got national health care because they never pay the amount into NATO and UN that they're supposed to be. They never do. So they have scads of extra money left to go and give their people shorter work weeks, shorter days, whatever. Scads of time off for maternity leave, free medical, all this other freebie shit. Because we pay for their ass and they get to tariff us. Now, Doug, my buddy. Trudeau also, jackass. Imagine if we tariffed your milk 270%, not 25, 270. How about your peanut butter, 300%? How about your lumber? Well, lumber, we got you on a little one there. Shoes, what if we upped it to 30? Cocoa. How about tobacco? Oh. And how about the fact that a lot of you realize American banks can't work there? You can't have a bank. American banking companies can't open a branch there. Even Target, American companies, have to open a whole separate branch of their company, like Target Canada, that it's actually kind of owned and run by Canadians, and it has something to do with the government. So if we actually impose, Canada is pissed about this crap. It's pissed about our little bitty thing. That's it. He's going to strike back. Ooh, booga, booga, booga. Dude, we'll crush you. Are you stupid? This is dumb. You're dumb. And this guy's even dumber. I dare you, cut power. Cut some power if it comes across. You will be fucked. You will be fucked. He will implement his own 25% surcharge on Canadian electricity exports. Go for it. Then I think Trump should turn around and hit you with a 300% tariff on peanut butter. And raise all other tariffs. Screw the 25%. Raise every single fucking tariff on Canada and every other country pissed at us for wanting fair trade. Raise our tariff numbers to match all of theirs 100%. Not being nice. Trump's being fuzzy. 25% across the board, 10% on power. That's jack shit. He should also say, you know what? No Canadian companies operating here. You have to open a whole new branch. You have to call it Tom Hortons USA, and the U.S. government has to have a hand in it. Just saying. And then we're going to say, no Canadian banks. Oh, shit. Imagine that shit. Imagine if we really hit Canada. And they're talking about how they're going to support their people. I shit you not. They're talking about, well, we'll make sure we have money to pay you when you don't have a job. And we're here for the long run. We'll take care of your people. Are you stupid? Where's that money going to come from? How long can you do that, bud? Just saying. So this 25 and 10 on these on Canada is pussyfoot. It's stupid. Get them. Hit them hard then. Hit them every which way they're hitting us. Ooh, matching tariffs on a Canadian 155 billion. Well, the Canadian dollar ain't worth all that much. 107 billion worth of US. Yeah. So, ooh, booga, booga, booga. We'll destroy you. We will never be the 51st state. No, we're thinking 51st through 54th. Split you up. If for every Democrat moron part of your country we bring in as a state, we're going to bring in one of the conservative parts of your country as another state. So, So Democrats ain't going to be getting some big, huge, another California foothold. Who knew? There are definite parts of Canada that are very, very conservative, and they'd love to be split off a little bit. Snowman covers medical only, so if you're hit by a guy on PIP, your vehicle is effed if you don't have the uninsured motorist. Yeah. Yeah, it's nuts. What exactly do we get from Canada that we can't get anywhere else? Honestly, very few things. And a lot of it we can get here. We just don't do it here. We don't need their oil. We have shitloads of oil in this country. A lot of people don't realize there's a lot of states that aren't allowed drilling in monstrous areas of those states because it's called an oil reserve. Illinois is an actual national oil reserve. We're not allowed to drill in huge parts of Alaska. There's even parts of Texas you're not allowed to drill because they're oil reserves. We have enough oil in America to make the Middle East look like pussyfooting around. They're nothing. We have more than they do. But we're not supposed to use ours. But it'd be nice to open all that up. Say, screw you. We have enough oil in this country at our level of increasing use to go for at least 500 years. Some estimates are as low as 300 years, but ooh, I think in 300-400 years, we're going to have different technology. Hell, maybe even electric cars might work. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind electric cars for certain people doing certain things. Hell, I wouldn't even mind the Chevy Silverado EV, which is just an electric Avalanche, guys. It's a Chevy fucking Avalanche. And if I ever got one, I'd have Avalanche put on it. I wouldn't mind it, sure. 0 to 60 in a truck that big at like 4 seconds? Shit! But I know if I load it and hit the gas a lot, it probably won't go as long as my normal old 07 Avalanche will. There's problems with them. Then charging them. I pull over, fill my truck up, I'm on the road in 5-10 minutes max. If you can find the superchargers, and if they work, and if they have enough of the actual chargers, you're out in 20-30 minutes. Maybe. But a lot of other chargers, and if they have problems operating cold and all this other shit, and a lot of them get broke easy. A lot of lefties are shooting the Tesla ones now and burning up the charging stations. Good plan. So let me get this straight. Lefties, you love electric cars because it's green, which it isn't. But now you're angry at Elon Musk, so what are you going to do? You're going to burn down his supercharger stations. So if you drive your electric cars you love so much, you are screwing your own car getting charged. Got a little flaw in your logic there. Oh, I love this. This is one of my favorite parts of this article. Trudeau, at one point, Trudeau redirected his comments at U.S. voters saying, "We don't want to see you hurt." We're fine, bud. We're fine. But your government has chosen to do this to you. No, we chose our government to do this to you. Yeah, our government didn't choose us. We chose our government, unlike in your country, where it seems as unpopular as you are, as much as you fucked your country in a mud hole, you got voted in again somehow, which some Canadian friends tell me is really dirty if you look at how it happens. So, yeah. So, I'm sorry, Trudeau. Yeah, it's not the way it works. You got it backwards, bud. As of this morning, markets are down, inflation is set to rise. It's going to happen. We all knew there's going to be pains on this, but they're going to lose. They can't hold out against us. We will get what we want. Just like right now, Zelensky saw, we kind of do want to sign that. But I thought all the European people are going to back you. Well, they are, but, when it comes to money, they really don't want to write a check. And they really don't have the military strength to really do the job. So we kind of need you, America. I'm so sorry. What? Sorry? Oh. But what happened to all the big-mouthing Europeans? In fact, I've seen some of the Europeans lately go, well, we can't do this without America. So after shit-mouthing us the other day, now you're like, come on, America. Fuck y'all. Fuck every one of you. Let's see. I can remember oil pumps all along the side. Yeah. There you go, Jim. 100%. Hell, Illinois used to be a major oil producer. And coal and all this other stuff. And here's what worries me. Illinois is still one of the highest states with nuclear power. There's one near me called the Cordova nuclear plant. It's an older one. Doesn't even operate at full capacity. But puts out a monstrous level of our power here in the Quad Cities. There's another one, Alta Verde or Palos Verde or something like that, not too far. We got a decent amount in Illinois. Because at one time, Illinois was smart and built a lot of them compared to other states. But now they're looking at, we're going to take them offline, maybe. It's like, oh, you're morons. You are morons. So, yeah, we'll see how all that works out. But, yeah, I mean, Illinois is just trying to shoot itself in the foot, and so are other states. And you know, I'm sorry, Trudeau. You need us. As I said last night, 90+% of their people, their citizens, live right along our border, huddled up right against that American border for the warmth of our economy. And like some people say, I saw Stephen Crowder was talking about this. He was originally from Canada. You drive across to Canada, it's America. They have RTV mostly, except for their Canadian broadcasting, but nobody watches that crap. They have our TV, our movies. Their cars have the license plate like ours. They drive on the same side of the road. A lot of them don't even pay attention to kilometers. They pay attention to miles per hour. They are mostly American anyway. So F you. Yeah, make a war against us. Good plan. Most of their industries they buy from, even if it's American companies, have to make another Canadian version there. It's still mostly American shit. A lot of the stuff shipped in. Everything, for every one thing they ship over here and import to us, we import 10 times as much to them. Bad idea. A lot more of them come across the border to work in America than the other way around. That's another problem. Trudeau said, Americans will lose jobs. Americans will pay more for groceries. Now the left cares about our grocery costs. For 4 years. For gas, for cars, for homes. Good luck. You're going to pay shitloads for everything up there. Your dead tundra, your country may be huge, but it's mostly dead tundra nobody wants to live in. It's dead open desert snow. Why do you think 90% of your people live right along our border? Look that shit up. I think it's 90+% live within 100 miles of the American border. Let me see here. Let's go look this up. I got lost there. Jeez. I know, it's tedious, guys. You don't want to do that. That's a bad move. I hate that. Trying to type around my dang mic. So feel free to laugh while I'm doing this. There you go. I was right. Wow, I memorized that. 90% of Canadians live within 100 miles of the U.S. border. This is due to better living conditions in larger cities in the area. Why would they all be close to America? You know, we don't have to annex all of Canada. All we got to do is take 100 miles of Canada. It's like, all you do is add that much, and we that's it. Oh, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. I would love... All we got to do is take this little strip, and we got it. 90% of all their people. Oh, shit. We ship tons of bituminous coal to China. Soft coal burns dirty. Yep. Which I have no problem selling them. But the funny thing is, they never seem to have to go with any climate agreements. So, with the global warming, millions of acres of land in Canada will become suitable for agriculture. I don't believe in global warming really. Not man-made, let's put it that way. Not man-made, which has been proven of lately that it's false anyway. The latest statistics come out and show, oopsie, it's not real. Man-made global warming ain't happening. And once again, if it was so real, there's no bank that would give a loan for somebody to build a resort right on the water. Or people to buy a house right on the water. Or anything else along the water. Obama wouldn't have gone and bought mansions and resorts and stuff right along the water. It's not going up. Plymouth Rock is still out of water where they carved into Plymouth Rock when they got here. Still there. You can go read it. So I doubt we're going to be buried under. But the earth does go up and down due to sun cycles and our climate. We've had multiple ice ages, multiple times in the history of this planet where we had 0 polar ice caps. When the dinosaurs were around, the oxygen content was much higher. It was much warmer. All right, now hold on, everybody. You ready for this one? This is one where you totally fuck lefties up. This is one that destroys all their climate change thought. The earth is warming. Oh my God, no. You go, well, yeah, shouldn't it be? They go, what do you mean? Well, the earth should be warmed up. You know, we had a big disaster that knocked the planet down really cold and killed stuff. What are you talking about? Meteorite, the end of the dinosaurs. The earth was much warmer, much higher oxygen content. Oh, it was much more tropical planet-wide. Our ice caps were smaller. Oh, watch their little brains go. Bzzz. You go, well, yeah, we had a meteorite. It was a worldwide cataclysm that killed off 90+% of all the species on the planet. There was darkness. There was plants that they've gone. Barely anything survived. The Earth's temperature dropped like a rock. It's how a lot of the dinosaurs died. Uh-oh. Maybe our planet is just recovering from that natural disaster. Uh-oh. Maybe it's just warming back up to maybe where it should be. It's slowly going to climb back up there. May take another 5 billion years to do so. Oh, shit. And you'll watch a little head short circuit. You go, really? You didn't get taught in school about the meteorite that took out the dinosaurs? You weren't taught about the blackening of the skies, how the temperature dropped, killed off tons of animals, darkness, plants died? You don't think that affected our climate? Dummies. They lose their brains on that one. I have had some of them, you can see the hamster fall off the wheel in their head. They go, bzz, clunk. They have nothing. It blows their brains out. It's a saying, YouTube. It's a saying. Go back and listen. Come on. They should be trying out to figure the earth warmer. How to make the earth warmer. Yes. I can't remember who said it, but a while back. And I agreed right away. I'm like, hey, you're right. More people die of exposure to cold in the world by a factor of, I think they said 10,000% more than die of overheating. And if we brought the earth warmer, like Snowman was saying a little bit ago, if the earth does warm, hey, a lot more land will be open to agriculture and living. Ooh, and there'll be more fresh water. You know? So I'm just saying, you just use that on someone. You get a lefty screaming about climate change, oh my God, global warming, which they don't even call it that anymore, as they know it's not happening. But you get one that does that and you go, oh, maybe it's just healing itself from the dinosaurs when the meteorite hit and cooled the whole planet way down. Yeah. And they do not like that. Oh, no, Snowman, no. Yeah, follow the science. Oh, bzz, bzz. You can almost see behind their eyes. You see the bzz, oh, they just can't handle it. I've had one just look at me and you could see them try to figure out what's something to say or, oh shit. You see, I just destroyed their whole ethos of belief on that. And fuck you. And they walked away. That's when you know you've got it. You won. I have a dead cat on the floor. Not dead, YouTube. I have one of my yard panthers is on the floor. So yeah, follow the science. Oh, that just destroys them. It is hilarious. But I would love for this asshole to cut our power. But, like I said, I would also love to see us do this then. Come on, Canadians. I want a Canadian to come in and tell me, hey, said that 25 and 10% we're looking at doing? What if we did this shit to you? Booted any of your banking industry out of here? Told Tom Hortons, get the fuck out unless you're going to become an American, work with our government and have Tom Horton USA, or any of the other Canadian shit we allow here. Ha! If we really reciprocated, I'd say this whole trade war would last about 2 days. Yeah, maybe a week. You might hold out for a week, go up and start eating some of your trees. That's the other thing. You can't grow shit in Canada most of the year. Where do you think most of their food comes from? Just saying. So when he's threatening our food industry, okay. how much farmland is in Canada compared to America? It ain't much. It's very little. That's very little. Let's see. Canadian. Boom. There you go, folks. 6.2 of Canada's land was farmland compared to 36.8% of the United States. However, Canada has the largest total farm area per farm. Well, because there's nobody there. Let's see. Oh, here. There. I know what this is going to say. They're going to try to say, well, it's kind of the same. Compared to the United States, the Canadian farm season is generally shorter. It's generally a fuckload shorter. So they have tiny bit of farmland compared to we do, and a shorter season. Yes, let's do a food war. I dare you. Come on. I hate to have my inner lefty late night host. I hate to channel them, but yeah, I dare you. Let's do it. Let's do a food war. Oh my Lord. Canada's colder climate leads a shorter frost-free period. Dope. Yeah, so southern Canada have longer growing seasons. Well, no shit, you're right along our border. But I've been to North Dakota. Their growing season is about yay big. So yeah. We are just parasites this planet. Every once in a while it just cleans itself. Yeah. Yeah, it shakes like a dog. We're the water, and it goes, it's like shit. So that's why, like, people like Musk are people we need. We need to not just be on this planet. Because, you know, Armageddon, the movie, and Deep Impact, and, well, it's already happened in our past. What if we do get bopped by a big old rock, and we're just here? Nowhere else, here. Oh, shit. That is a major oh, shit. So whether or not you think, it couldn't happen, it has happened. It could happen again. Mathematically, someday it will happen again. And we've had a couple near misses lately. Like, shit. One of them, this one scientist is going, even we puckered a little on that one. It's like, crap. This next one coming looks like it's moved way off. It's not going to hit us at all. Not even think about hitting us. Not even worried anymore. It's like a 1% chance. Which means we're screwed. But the last one, it was way too close. It's like, son of a bitch. So, yeah. Yeah, I say Americans or people are destroying this planet. Shut up. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Think Canada. How long do you think they'll be able to play this game? Trump's aggressive tactics have promoted a groundswell of patriotism, uniting provincial leaders across the political spectrum. Well, welcome to the club. It's also ignited a patriotism level here in America. And you guys, you don't have to use a Trumpism, you don't have the cards. So, yeah. You know, what's even funnier is the states he's looking at hurting are mostly Democrat states. So he's got to hit Dem states that might agree with him. Like he's talking, I'm close to these people. Good plan. So you're going to turn more people in those states against you then, too. Love it. But sooner or later, more and more people are going to wake up and start paying attention to the fact that, wait a minute. Because more people are going to see stuff like this. There's a lot more to this. This is just a tiny list. But if you go look it up and find out how much they really hit us, and then you look at the European Union does to us. The UK, China, Japan, all the countries in the world do this shit to us. If people start doing the math, they're going to start going, what the fuck, man? As long as they didn't get the 2 + 2 = 5 lefty math. You know? They're going to look at the math and start going, wait a fucking second. I was told this is bad. Jim, that reminds me of a George Carlin, yes. I used to say that my religion, I'm a Carlinist. And the funny thing is, George Carlin, okay. We've all talked about how we are here. And a lot of us are center. But the rug's been pulled, and now we're kind of stuck in the middle of the right side, whether we like it or not. It's like, shit, what happened? Lefties went way over there. Took that rug with them. But George Carlin, in his day, was a lefty. I love George Carlin. Today, George Carlin would be considered a Republican. Maybe not full conservative, but they would consider him a Republican. That is how far the left has gone. He was the edgy lefty in the day. The crazy edgy lefty, willing to go to jail for saying free speech. Now the left is the ones that hate free speech and everything else. George would be over here on the right side. Not even center. I mean, if anything doesn't wake lefties up, it's look at some of your great comedians of the day that were left, pushing for free speech, pushing for all this stuff and being edgy. And now you're like, edgy. Crap. Once again, lefties, Democrats, you've made the administration you got. Donald Trump was a Democrat. Elon Musk was a Democrat. Probably still is, but not near as much. Not enough not to go for Trump. Tulsi Gabbard, Democrat and presidential candidate for the Democrats. RFK Jr., family of Democrats forever. Democrat royalty. And he was a Democrat presidential candidate. Yeah. You look at Joe Rogan. You look at all these people they've chased. People like me. I was kind of a lefty in the day. Now I can't even identify with these people. Lunatics. But I think if the math gets done, shit's going to hit the fan. It's going to hit the fan. All right, we're getting near the end of what I got time-wise here. I probably will not stream the debate tonight, or not the debate, the State of the Union. I'll probably watch it like the rest of you on Cracker and wherever else. Or I do like this. Trump has just announced 25% tariffs on Canada. America buys actually 75% of Canadian export. And it's the source of 50% of its imports. Okay. This will not go well. Well, you're a little off, but okay. Canada's gonna get trounced. I'm sorry. I know she's trying to think it's gonna be the other way, but no. It's so bad. It's so bad. You're gonna get trounced, Canada. Canada's so gonna lose. I consider that high praise. Rest in peace, George. I saw George Carlin. I still have ticket stubs in my little safe about where I went to see George Carlin near one of his last shows. You could definitely see the age of the time, but man, that man still loved what he did. It was probably one of the highlights of my life. Better than seeing Kiss and Def Leppard and all that stuff. Carlin, wow. It was a show of a lifetime here. I believe it was at the Adler in Davenport where I saw him. Amazing. This is going to happen. This is going to kill Canada. Canada right there, you're screwed. The car companies are already talking about taking and building cars from Canada back in America. And that right there will decimate. Now, if you go look, there are some Canadians who are going shit about that. They're shitting about just this one industry change. That's it. If the auto manufacturers bring most of the production back from Canada to America, Canada's decimated. Just that one thing. And why shouldn't he? Trump's job is to protect American workers, American industry, American taxpayer dollars. So his is doing Canada's, but he ain't going to win this one. You don't want fair trade, fuck off. Just saying. So yeah. Yeah, Castro. Dude, go. You guys know that a lot of people think he's Castro's son, that his mom was diddling Castro. You look at his dad and his mom, he don't really look like either too much. He looks some like his mom. He looks like Fidel Castro. It's like, and his family used to go down there a lot. Oh, I didn't want to do that. My bad. Let's see here. Let's try to find something. Let's go find something fun. Let's go find something fun if I can. Let's go home. We already did her. These idiots. Oh, here you go. This is just cutting off your nose, spite your face. Good way to end the stream. This is hilarious. Let me get my headphones on, as I did not check to see if this one had music. But this is hilarious. This is Canadians getting rid of their liquor that was made in America. They're going to throw this shit out. You may want to use it as heating oil, dummies. Lenny Bruce, yeah. This is stupidity right here. This is cutting off your nose to spite your face. So now Canadians aren't even going to have a lot of liquor. They're going to be short on liquor. Look how much she's cleaning off the shelves. I mean, I kid you not. This is just one basketball. And he sees more bottles of the same brands in there. They are emptying. I mean, come on. You piss with their alcohol. Woof. That's going to hit Canadians. All we got to do is take away U.S. weed, and they're really screwed. Take away the alcohol in the pot, and Canada's done. It's over. But that's a crap load. They're going to get rid of it. And I think I said something like, your terms are acceptable or something like that. Yeah, there it is. Cutting off their noses to spite their faces. Your terms are acceptable. This is stupid. I mean, yeah, you're going to cut off your alcohol. I mean, you go for it, bud. That's just dumb. Yeah, Jim, exactly. No. Yeah, because you wonder what they're going to do with it then. You think they're really getting rid of it, just going to put it in the back room until this all dies down, then they're going to have a shitload of it? I don't know. Hey, you might want to use it as heating oil up there. I'm just saying. You're getting that cold claim, you're going to remove all that alcohol. Whoa. Oh, bad move, bad move, bad move. Oh, let's see here. Oh, I don't know if you guys want to end with this or not.
I want to make clear that when
Jasmine Crockett has got to be one of the dumbest people. Officer Tatum and the Hodge twins and others, not me, more melanated people say she's also the most ghetto, but my God. This woman. And here, you ready for this? Okay, hold on. Grab onto something. If you got an alcoholic drink, take a drink real quick. They are looking to run a Walls Crockett ticket in 2028. That's where they're edging. That's why this witch is out there yapping all the time now. They are thinking of floating
make clear that when
her and
we
Walls.
hear the stories of the economic impact, these are stories that are impacting all of us. It's not just women. Unfortunately, we had an opportunity to have a woman lead this country, and I promise you she would have led us to the promised land.
What promise? She couldn't make any promises. She wouldn't pin down and answer any questions. So what promises?
But instead, we got somebody that seems like he want to take us to hell and back again. But I'm
We
trying
voted
to
for
tell
him.
y'all that we,
Y'all?
the women of the DWC, will not stand for that. I want to make clear that when...
She is such a dum-dum. But they are floating her and Walls as a ticket. Look at this shit. James Woods, we can't be that lucky. Liberals are leaning towards a Walls Crockett ticket for 2028. I shit you not. They are really floating us. I've read around. They're looking. I said, OMFG, woohoo. This is what they think will work. Yeah, let's lean into everything that costs us 2024. Oh my God. Are you kidding? They are floating that. Oh, I don't know about you, but yes. Once again, I don't want to be Stephen Colbert, but yes, please. Please do it. My God. Weirdo Teddy Ruxpin looking son of a bitch there and Ghetto Girl. That's going to be a good mix. The way he's herky-jerky and weird and kind of creepy. And her ghetto mouth, perfect. That is going to get her less votes. Yeah, Tickle Me Elmo. That's another good one. Yeah, Tickle Me Elmo, Teddy Ruxpin looking weirdo. He moves like Elmo. You're right. Hey, kids. But yeah, him and Ghetto Mouth. So yeah, Tickle Me Elmo and Ghetto Mouth. That right there is what they're thinking about running. That is why Jasmine Crockett is out there mouthing herself. She's the new A1C. She's A1C darker. A1C didn't have enough melanin in her skin. So they stepped up. They added a little more melanin. No more brains, but more melanin. So she is the new improved AOC. Black OC, something like that. So yeah. That is the ticket right there. Elmo and the Ghetto Girl. Tico Elmo and Ghetto Barbie. There you go. You know, and that kind of being mean to Barbie. I don't know. She's not a bad looking girl. Just as all of her genetics went into her looks and none of it into her brains. In 2023, the United States exported $37 billion worth of blood products. The U.S. is the world's largest exporter of blood plasma. Yes, I did know that. Boy, I have not heard that in a long time, though. Supplying about 70% of the world's needs. Oh, so Snowman, what you're saying is, hey, Canada, be careful. This could be real blood money you're going to have a problem with here. Oof. You know, them Canadians who like their hockey and chainsaws and axes, you're going to need some blood. American Explorer, yeah, exactly. Oh, God. Just think of these two in a debate. These two as a ticket, the way that each of them talk. Go watch clips from each of them, then imagine them on a ticket. Holy shit. Holy shit. I mean, if they got more votes than Kamala, I would be shocked. It might be horribly worse for them. Who's on top? Well, it's probably going to be, they're probably going to have I don't know. What do you think? Think the Democrats allow the old white guy to be on top? Or do you think they'll have to put the Browns girl up there? What do you think? I don't know if you can run Walz as VP again. Didn't work before. I don't know. I don't know which way they'd go with that. Talk about a bloodbath. Yeah, no kidding. That is you need our blood, folks. There ain't enough Canadians to give blood. Yeah, I just thought that was going to be good humor. Dude, yeah, that's beautiful. I'm sorry, guys. I love ending with the memes. Leave you with a little bit of ha-ha. Oh. Original idiot, Disney remake. Oh my God. Holy shit. That is brutal. Brutal. All right, guys. I am going to get off here. I'm going to grab a quick bite. I got to do a breathing treatment. We're going to go to doggy class. Then I'm going to get back here and watch. Well, I'll be watching it in the car, my phone, the way home. Watching Donald Trump make Democrats cry. Make half the world cry. And I'm going to leave you with a quick answer here. A quick question. Do you think America either needs to demand that right now, this second, all the countries in NATO and UN pay up their actual amount they're supposed to be and pay back pay for all the effing money they underpaid and we overpaid for all these decades? Or do you think we need to fix the power structure? If we're going to pay more, we get the power in those agencies. Last part of it. Or do you think we need to get out of NATO and UN? Just comment below. Think about it. Go watch Steven Crowder from this morning, which is funny because I was talking about NATO UN yesterday. Then he goes and does a thing this morning. Ha. Great minds think alike. So yeah. Yes, please. Thank you, Jim. Thank you very much. Please hit the thumbs up on the way out. Please share the stream, share the channel. Anybody you know that likes conversations, is like-minded, or, hell, minded. These days, you don't need like-minded. Just find somebody with minds. It's a great thing when you're looking at the lefties. And I am going to do a Rumble exclusive video or stream in the next day or two on some Reddit stuff I've been running too. So I don't think I can talk about it here without getting in trouble because I might use some gamer words here. But yeah, guys, thank you very much. I will talk to you later. I don't know if I'm going to do a red eye stream tonight because I think you guys, between talking to me here and seeing Trump, I think you're going to be a little bit done, aren't you? I'm not giving up on the red eye streams. It just seems I've had comments and people message me saying they kind of like the earlier ones. You know? But I'm still going to do some of them when I can, when I like to. Thank you very much, American Explorer. Thank you very much, Snowman, Jim Patterson. Thank you for coming in hot, you guys. Each of you guys, when you came in with some great insights and comments. A couple of you threw me off. I was going along and I see that corner of my eye. I'm like, oh, son of a bitch. Well, I think they should pay back. There's 20 plus 30 years, whatever, of payback. They should pay every penny they're laid on to. All right, guys, I got to go. I feel a stomp on the floor. I will talk to you later. And enjoy Trump just making them cry tonight. Talk to you later, guys.